How would you like to save about $100 a month on your grocery bill? If that interests you, stick around. I am Tim Kaiser. Welcome to the Profit Dare. On this channel, we provide simple financial solutions that inspire savvy stewardship. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you so much. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. And if you're a subscriber, blessings to you. So today I'm going to do more of a practical discussion rather than spiritual. And today I'm going to talk about saving money. And my new book, Savvy Stewardship, is coming out probably in April. And one of the chapters in that book is titled Scrutinize, which is scrutinize spending, that we must spend less than we earn. And one way to do that is to save money at the grocery store. The way we do that, and have been doing that we've been married, my wife and I have been married 30 years, and we've always shopped at Aldi. And we don't do 100% of our shopping at Aldi, but we do quite a bit of it there. And the products are good. There are, it's like anything, there are going to be some great things and some not so great things. So our grocery budget is probably 60-40. We have a regional store in the Midwest known as Meijer, which is a high quality store, great prices. Probably 60% of our grocery budget spent there, and the remaining is at Aldi. And I'm going to go through probably 50 items today that we buy at Aldi exclusively. If you shop at Aldi, drop a comment and tell us what's your favorite thing to buy at Aldi. So all I'm doing, I just want to inspire you, invite you, if you've never shopped at Aldi, to give it a try. So Aldi has about over 2,000 locations in the United States, and they're expanding in the Deep South soon. I believe they bought several hundred Winn-Dixie stores, and they're going to remodel, rebrand them as Aldi. It's not some kooky place. Yes, you have to bring a quarter to get your cart back, and that just keeps people from hiring someone, pay $20 an hour to round up carts. This way, people who are conscious about how they spend their money, and they just say, yeah, I can push a quarter in there, rent it for a little while, put it back, get my money back. Everyone that shops at Aldi has an Aldi quarter in their car, right? Tell me, you have an Aldi quarter in your car? And so we love shopping there. People who shop there love shopping there. And they don't have a problem bagging their own groceries or renting a cart for a quarter, or just, putting a deposit on a quarter. The carts are awesome. They're bigger than most grocery store, and they're super heavy duty. So Aldi is a German grocery store. It's U.S. headquarters in Batavia, Illinois. Now, when I lived in Illinois, I lived in the next town over. Illinois, the Aldi is massive in Illinois. It's not, if you never shopped there before, I want you to get it out of your mind that Aldi is some low budget, low cost, nasty place to shop. It's a really good place to shop, and people of all price points shop there. At least in Illinois, you would see, really expensive six-figure cars there. People they love shopping there. They have products they like that they can only get at Aldi. And sometimes Aldi even has certain products, sales or just one-time things that are really good deals. And people who know go there and grab them while they can. And they're a very efficient company. The people who work there do multiple things. They work really hard. They get paid well, but they work really hard. And you get treated well. The store is clean, the products are good, and if you get a product you're not satisfied with, you can actually return it to the store, they'll give you another product, and they'll refund your money. It's a great, great deal. So here are some of the products that we buy exclusively at Aldi. Let's think about breakfast. Here are things we buy at Aldi. Oatmeal, both old-fashioned and steel cut. Probably half the price of Quaker and 20-30% less expensive than Meijer. Boxed cereals. I don't need a whole lot of boxed cereal, but I know their Crunchy Raisin Bran is really good, and their prices are really reasonable compared to the competition. With those things, the boxed cereal, one thing I've noticed though, the box quality is kind of bad. So if you have some kind of Wolverine type person opening your boxes, you're gonna have a mess. So take your time.
It's only 3, that's Wolverine.
Or, put it in a different container. Maple syrup. Maple syrup at Aldi is probably $1 or $2 a bottle cheaper than Meijer, which I think is a great deal. So we stock up on maple syrup there. Coffee filters. I just had to buy coffee filters today. And coffee filters, the package is bigger and probably 30-40% cheaper than Meijer. Eggs, Right now, eggs are kind of weird and they're high priced everywhere. But typically, when the supply chain is right and there is no like bird flu going around, Aldi usually has 40 cents cheaper a dozen than Meijer. Plus, seeing I'm a Christian, it's awesome because their stock, the person who they buy their eggs from, actually is a faith-based company. So you open your egg box and you get a nice little scripture, which my wife really loves. Milk, if you're a milk drinker, milk is much less expensive there. You see, a lot of times you'll see when you're going to Aldi, I did this today, person in front of me, they own a store, they own a restaurant because they're like stocking up on certain items. They might buy 10, 15, 25 gallons of milk, and this guy had 20 things of celery, and they because the prices are so reasonable. We drink almond milk in my house, but we buy our almond milk from Aldi, and it's probably, I think it's $2.49, $2.59 at Aldi, and $2.99 at Meijer for a Meijer brand, and it's the same quality, very good quality. Orange juice, apple juice, much less expensive than name brand and less expensive than store brand, Meijer store brand. Butter, we don't use a whole lot of butter in my house, but when we do it for certain things, we go to Aldi because it's probably $1 cheaper a pound than at Meijer. Granola bars, they have really good soft granola bars. I don't know the name brand right now. I don't eat them very much because they're really not that good for you, but they are yummy and they are much better than the Meijer brand. And so cold cereals, I already talked about that. All right, so pantry stuff. If you're a baker and you buy a lot of stuff and you bake things, these are commodities and they are so much less expensive at Aldi. Salt and pepper, sugar, flour, baking soda, baking powder, cornstarch, all those things you can get at 20-30% discount compared to a regional store or a national store. We buy our vinegars from there. So regular vinegar plus apple cider vinegar. You don't need to buy that one brand that has the things that has the mother in it, the real expensive one. $1 or $2 cheaper a bottle for vinegars. Dried herbs, we buy all of our dried parsley, basil, and oregano from Aldi. I think it's like 99 cents or $1.29 or something for a little container about that big. Really good deal. And spices, chili powder, cumin, onion salt, onion powder, garlic salt, all those things we buy at Aldi. And again, we are very picky eaters. We have great taste buds, and this stuff is fantastic. So let's talk about more meal stuff, things that you can buy at Aldi that I totally recommend. We eat a lot of salads in my house. So the one thing is we do buy romaine lettuce from Aldi. One, the quality is similar to that at Meijer, but the packaging in this instance is better than Meijer package. The Meijer packaging, they don't have a zip on it, which drives me crazy. You have to cut it open and pull the little lettuce thing out. The Aldi one has a zip in it, so I like that. We buy our spring mix from Aldi. We buy radishes from Aldi. We buy celery from Aldi. And I don't buy the hearts. I buy the lettuce buy the celery with the leaves because we make a lot of our own vegetable stock, so I need the leaves. But it's a lot less expensive at Aldi. Pickles, relish, things of that nature. Those jarred foods we buy at Aldi. Olives. So much cheaper at Meijer or at Aldi than Meijer. We buy Spanish, Kamada, stuffed, and black olives all at Aldi. And I think the stuffed olives probably are almost $2 or $3 less expensive a jar than at Meijer, and that's the Meijer brand. In the summer, I have a ton of nieces and nephews, so we have a lot of parties at my house in the summer, and we'll cook, burgers or dogs on the grill. So when we do that, I'm feeding a lot of people. I'll go to Aldi to buy their hamburger buns and hot dog buns. We also buy our hamburger patties that come in a box of patties that are, just throw on the grill to make it really easy. Very economical there. Over Thanksgiving, we made a ham for the family. We bought that at Aldi as well, a big bone-in ham. We buy scallions, carrots, whole carrots. We do the whole carrots. We buy those at Aldi. We have members of our family who are vegans, so they have a great vegan section, the vegan meatballs, some vegan desserts that are there, things of that nature. The salad dressings at Aldi, I believe, I like them better than even most name brands, honestly. So the ranch dressing, the house dressing, the Caesar dressing, we buy all that at Aldi. I think it tastes better. Sometimes they taste as good. In this instance, I believe they taste better, and they are much less expensive. Seeds and nuts, we buy sunflower seeds, pepitas, and pistachios at Aldi. The pepitas are just amazingly less expensive, and chia seeds, I use chia seeds in my smoothies, and those are much less expensive than at Meijer. Fresh garlic, fresh ginger, all Aldi brands we use. Mustards, I use their regular, just golden mustard, the yellow mustard, I guess you call it, and mustard's not that expensive anyways, but it's less expensive for that. But the selection of mustards available at Aldi, since it's a German store, especially right around Oktoberfest prior to, you can get your ground mustard, you can get Dusseldorf mustard. You can get a lot of different mustards if you look. It's usually just there for a little while and gone, but we usually buy them while we're there and stock up on it because we love our mustards. Naan, little flatbreads, naan, we like those from Aldi. That's a great deal there. Garlic knots, the Aldi brand garlic knots, and you don't even have to put them in the refrigerator. They stay good, and you just throw the whole bag in the oven on a cookie sheet, and they're super yummy. Ice cream bars. So again, a lot of nieces and nephews, so they come over in the summertime. And when I say a lot, I see like a dozen. And so a box of ice cream bars or ice cream sandwiches at Aldi are probably a couple bucks, where you're going to pay $4 or so for a name brand or even regional store brand. And one last thing they have, if you are a wine drinker, they have a brand of wine there. It's a white Pinot Grigio, and it's $9.99 a bottle, and the same exact bottle with a slightly different label, but the exact same contents, as far as I can tell, is $21.99. So better than half off for that. So I believe if you have never shopped at Aldi, take some of these items that you think that that might interest me. It's low risk. What harm could pickles do? If I bought hamburger pickles, what harm could it do if I got a bad batch? And maybe do that. Buy things like that you can't, no one can mess up. No one's gonna mess up salt and pepper. No one's gonna mess up coffee filters. No one's gonna mess up, vinegar or whatever. And I would recommend you taking the chance, get your quarter, get some bags, go to Aldi and save money. I mean, if you walked past a $100 bill and you thought, oh, that's a $100 bill, you'd pick it up. So why not save that much? And over the course of a year, if you start buying a lot of these things at Aldi, you probably will save close to $1,000 in a year. It's very possible. All it is making a slight adjustment to how you get your groceries each week, right? So there you go. I hope this video has been a blessing to you. I know it's super quick, super fast. I don't want to belabor the point. I'm not going to use any scriptures and try to over-spiritualize buying groceries from Aldi, but we do need to scrutinize our expenses, scrutinize our spending, because every dollar that we spend cannot be saved, cannot be invested, cannot be used to retire debt, and it cannot be used to give to gospel causes. So I invite you, if you've never been there before, please give it a shot. If you have been there and you've made it this far in the video, drop in the comments, what is your favorite thing that you buy at Aldi? I'd like to know, and that might encourage or inspire someone else to actually give it a shot and try that product. So again, hope this video has been a blessing to you. If it has, please like, subscribe, share. And I will see you soon with a new video. Until then, I dare you to profit so you can practice and promote radical, revolutionary, fearless generosity. And I will see you soon with a new video. Blessings to you.